Now, in reading your book, there seems to be a infinite capacity for men and women to experience this pleasure. Can you explain this process of climax and orgasm and arousal, etc.? What are those differences, and how can we enjoy them all?
There are major differences. Women physiologically need 45 minutes, a half hour before they become physically aroused, before the blood rushes to the pelvic region and they are ready for more direct stimulation and pleasure, which can be extended over a period of time. The interesting thing is that that particular collection of blood does not dissipate for 36 to 48 hours, so that you can make love to a woman one night and she's the next night still on edge and would like more lovemaking. The difference with men is that the blood rushes to the pelvic region rather quickly, and once the climax occurs, the blood dissipates so that he's no longer interested, and that's unfortunate that he's not going to continue to comfort and pleasure his partner for an extended period of time. I talk in the book about afterplay, and this is where we separate the men from the lovers. What afterplay is that cuddling, that nurturing, that stroking, that teasing, even that visual stimulation that takes place after the climax, so that your partner is completely satisfied and knows that you haven't just used them for your own pleasure, because what you're really interested in is their pleasure.
But you do mention in the book that men can have an orgasm or a climax without ejaculation?
That's true. Four things happen with men. They get an erection, they have orgasms, they have ejaculation, and they have climax. But the only way they're going to have climax is when they have the other three simultaneous, so that's what creates their climax. But it's possible to have orgasms without climax and without ejaculation. And most men don't have the knowledge or the awareness of their bodies to be able to identify those orgasms. And we talk about it in the book, and how it is that they come about so that men can have multiple orgasms before they ejaculate and climax.
So then, in fact, both partners could have hours of pleasure if they were so open to that experience.
Absolutely. For me, a great lovemaking session is at least a minimum of 2 hours, and hopefully, if I'm able to, I can extend it to 4 hours. That doesn't mean I have to have and maintain an erection for 4 hours, because my major concern about my lovemaking is my partner's pleasure, and if she's having the pleasure that I want her to have. And if she's not, I need to find something else to do that's going to put her in pleasure and keep her in pleasure for an extended period of time. Because there's nothing more satisfying than having a woman in pleasure, particularly when she's your partner. And what I've always discovered is that when your partner is in pleasure and totally satisfied, there isn't anything that she wants to do but return the favor and totally satisfy me. And that should be the primary function of lovemaking, is for each of the partners to be totally satisfied after having an extended session of lovemaking.